So Zeke, let's talk a little bit about the training camp and opportunity you had in Hoboken this past weekend. Could you talk about who was there and what kind of goals were set for the week?
Well, it was a great camp. We had 45, 50 wrestlers, United States national team, some Russians, some Canadians, the Mongolian team, and it's an important camp. We do a lot of technical and tactical work, and we break down the world championships and have discussion about it. A little bit in classroom as well as on the mat.
So what was the key to this week as far as what kind of things were you able to achieve with the national team and also with the guests you had from other countries?
Well, one, tactically, we put some time into clinch. We probably was the #1 area of concentration for us at the World Championships. Not much you can do on practice and pulling the ball out of the bag, but you can certainly work on the tactics and the technique, in the first and second position clinch. We did some short time defense work, worked in some setups and just some different things. So finishing positions, position finishing, and then the second piece is we got a lot of good foreign matches, and we probably got about 10 to 12 to 15 matches per American wrestler, and most of those were with foreign athletes, with the Mongolians, Russians, and Canadians. So it was productive.
Let's talk a little about your hosts. I know you had you were going at the Edge there, the club, and you also had some of your team leader people that were involved in helping set this up. How was the setup for the team and for your guests?
Yeah, the EdgeHoboken was great. Dave Esposito, Brandon Kinney, and Marsh, as well as Dave Barry, who was our gracious host, and Mike Novogratz. It was just, the training was great. We had mat space, sauna, weight room just down the road, nice accommodations, and much better than training in Russia when it comes to accommodations. And it's good. It was good to spend some time in the East Coast working with the kids. It was good spending time with our leadership, cultivating new people to be involved in our program. So we were able to accomplish quite a few things off the mat, which I think is pretty important in November.
Let's talk a little bit about the youth clinic. The national team gave some technique to kids there locally from New Jersey and New York.
Yeah, the room was packed. They, the New York, New Jersey area had tons of kids came in. Jordan Burroughs and Brent Metcalf, Bobby Douglas all contributed to helping, as well as some of the national team members and Mosa Fay and guys that came through. So it was great. It's good to touch the community. A lot of leadership. Our state chairman from New Jersey came in. And so it was good.
Let's talk a little bit about you had a group of supporters that also got together and just spent some time talking about how they can help the U.S. team.
Yeah, it's it's in the concept phase, but we're getting ready to launch a Friends of Freestyle program. It's really what the Friends of Freestyle is, just what it says. It's more than what we just do on the mat. A wrestling program is just bigger than what happens in that circle. There's a lot of people that contribute to what happens in the wrestling circle, and most of that happens off the mat. So Mike Novogratz had some folks over Friday night. It was a nice social, had the team together, as well as a few contributors, not many, but it was a start of discussion about how we're going to build our program to include people. We want the American wrestling program to be about America, not just the 7 guys that wrestle at the Olympic Games. Of course, they're the most important thing we're doing, but we want to have friends and participants and people that are interested in the program to be able to connect, and we were able to do a little bit of that in a social setting. It was a lot of fun.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.